Hello guys, welcome to second part with Emil. We are continue with difficult or different kind of topics. I want to give you a little bit more specific information about France. And then, as you know, we are living in the US. Yes, Emil, I want to start with your comparison. What is different about French and here? Which part is most different for you?
I think the first part, and the first thing I can tell, it's the salary or the costs to live in the US.
Mm-hmm.
The living cost, it's enormous, expensive in the US. So everything is very expensive. So it's not a bad thing, but it's very different from mine. Just for example, in France, for 3 years at the university, just to pay for 1 year in
Yes.
France, to the
How
subscription,
much?
I
Yeah.
think it
How
was
much?
250
250.
for
What, dollars?
Euro,
Euros?
yes.
Yeah, just for
everything is in euros in France. So
Yeah.
it's 250 euros for 1 year. So for 3 years, it was 750 just for my bachelor degree. For just inscription to apply, it's $750. And in the US, it's very, very expensive. It depends where you want to learn, the university. So, for example, one of my friends has a girl,
Yes.
and she spent $50,000 just for 1 year.
Wow, $50,000.
So imagine if you want to do a bachelor degree, it's $150,000 for 3 years. So
Yes.
it's enormous, and it's completely
Too
different.
much money.
It's too much money.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's a problem in this country because some young girl and student have the possibility to learn. So they are smart,
Yeah.
but they can't go to the university because they don't have enough money to pay. So that is the problem. And in France, even in the US, you have some loans or scholarship, but you have to pay back a long time after you finish your school. So it's very stressful. It can be an handicap for after. And in France, you can go to school. It's not free, but it's not as much expensive as the US. So I think it's better to learn in Europe because it's less expensive than the US.
Yes.
And especially for the same, for our security social. In
Yeah.
France, we have a protection, so maybe a social security number,
Yeah.
some a protection with some company for when we go to the doctor, when we go to the hospital. So we are covered for
Everything.
expenses. So it's good, but I think we can be covered in the US, but it's not the same amenities or price. Or I don't know because I don't have a social security in the US, but it's very
Yeah.
different. Yes,
Yeah.
and even for the salary in France. So, for example, I don't know how much earn a postman in the US, but just my father is a postman in France, and he earns 2,000 euros a month.
Yeah.
And so I think with 2,000 euros
It's
in the US, you can do
nothing.
So it's very
Here the minimum wage to work is $15 per hour. So you are starting here with 15 hours per hour, and then if you work 40 hours per week, I mean full time, you can imagine how much you can get. But this is without cutting tax, without cutting any kind of insurance or dental, nothing. So you can get a little money again you can put little money again to your pocket. But yes, I think so. I think again I'm using so. I think if you want to learn more money, you have to look different kind of job, or you have to put your brain or yourself different kind of way. Yeah.
So I think it's the best. It's a problem in the US because you have to take care, to have a background, a security with money for everything, because maybe you have a car accident, surgery, or you want to buy something. You have to have your security, your money saved with you to pay everything, because everything is expensive. So
Yeah.
that is a big point. But I think if you work hard in the US, you can live correctly. You can make money easily, but you have to do your best. And I think for especially strangers like us, it's maybe more difficult at the beginning.
Of course.
Because we don't speak English, we never lived for a long time in the US, we
Yes.
don't know everything, so
Yes.
maybe it's more difficult, but it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's
Woohoo!
it's possible.
I like this word.
It's possible.
Everything is possible. Yeah,
everything
exactly.
is possible
I
in
agree.
the US, but yes, this is the biggest difference for me. It's the living condition in the US.
I see. Oh, okay. Can you tell us about food? I know you like food like me so much than other people's. Can you tell us what is the difference between traditional food here and in your country? What is different?
Well, as I'm a French guy, in France we have the reputation to have a lot of tasty and good product, meal, dishes. So it's not the same exactly in the US, but so I like meat, I like fish, I like everything. And since I came here the 16th September, I live I'm with an American family, but and they are vegan and vegetarian. So
I'm sorry, I didn't know the first time. I know that they are vegan and vegetarian.
So
this is hard for
so
you.
it's not very hard, but sometimes my French food can miss me because it's completely different from my country. But one of my American friends, he's a really good cooker. So even they are vegan, so she can cook a lot of good product dishes. So it's not a problem for me. But sometimes just a steak,
you
a
want
pork.
Steak, pork,
Can be good,
or
French
little bit
fries,
salmon, little piece salmon.
Yes, can be very not helpful, but I never say no for that.
Yeah, I see.
But no, in France, maybe not the specialty, but the reputation. It's about maybe pastries, crepes, bread. So I think it's the best part in France. We can eat that, but we can find some French product in the US, but it's
not
very
the same, expensive, and not the same. I think so. Not the same taste.
Not the same.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, I will be able to eat all French products. But no, I think no, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I think it's important to be open with your new culture,
new taste.
Yeah, I think it's very important, and it's not a problem for maybe for 4 or 5 months. I eat a lot of vegetables, fruit, maybe grains, but
Yeah.
I'm still alive. So yes, it's possible. You just maybe sometime can reduce your meat you can eat
Yeah.
to increase. You don't have to eat every day fish, meat,
Of course,
lamb,
of
pork.
course,
You
of
can just
course.
reduce your what you want to eat, and yeah, I think it's possible. I'm still alive, so
What did you miss about French, about food? Which kind of food did you miss more?
I think it's not especially food, but maybe one dish.
One dish, yeah.
Because during winter, especially, we have a famous plate, a famous dish we can share with a lot of people on a table. It's named raclette. Raclette. It's a
Raclette?
Raclette.
Raclette.
Raclette. Yes.
Oh, raclette.
It's like we have a raclette machine. We can just put some cheese, meat, pork, and potatoes, and it's a heavy dish.
Wow.
And after that, you do a coma food, because it's so much heavy but tasty. So after you just want to sleep, just to be
After
alone.
this, you are eating with behind the wine. You are drinking with
Yes, we
with
can
wine,
eat with some
red wine or
red wine, so white,
yeah.
yes, white
Yeah.
white
Wine.
and
Yeah.
red wine.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yes, but I think French, we have the reputation to eat a lot of wine.
Yeah, I like your wines too. So delicious.
So yes, it's very delicious. But
Yeah.
you have to find a good wine, but because every type of wine are not very
Of course,
the best.
of
But
course.
yes, we have the reputation to have a good wine in France, especially with this type of dish, because it's a shared dish. You just enjoy to share product, food, moment. So it's very it's like a gathering with your family, your friends. So
Oh my goodness! It look like so fun and so fantastic time.
So for all the subscribers, if you want to eat a French typical dish,
Yeah,
go on Google and type raclette.
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 Come on, guys.
Yes, raclette.
Let's type raclette.
It's very good. Yes.
Okay, Emil. So our time is almost done. What would you like to last? What would you like to yourself and to others the last time?
I would like to say for maybe me to continue to meet new people in life, to share, to just have, maybe if it's not for a long time, but just exchange some information, story, just to meet new people, or I don't know, I think it's the best option for me. I would like to continue just to have a lot of souvenirs, and maybe when I will be a grandfather or
Yeah,
father, to just
yeah.
tell to my kids or to my friends. So when I will come back in France, I will have many things to learn and to tell for them. But yes, I think to just continue to enjoy and to meet new people and to discover new countries or new cities,
new cities, new
I think
culture.
it's very important. Maybe take care of myself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
important,
Important.
and to still have the same vibe,
Yeah.
the smile vibe, and yeah.
Okay. Cheers, Emil.
Cheers. Thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome for good
Thank you.
life, for good experience, and for unforgettable memories.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Thank
See
you for
you
inviting.
guys.
See you.
Bye bye.